Hi everyone, I am Ropert-Coudert. I am the director of the French Polar Institute based in Brest in France. This institute is in charge of implementing research projects from researchers from all over France. So we don't house any researcher in our institute compared to other institutes worldwide. But we are just here to make sure that the researchers can deploy their field projects in the Arctic, the subantarctic, and the Antarctic. The institute manage different research stations for this purpose. In the Arctic, we manage a station with our German colleague called the Avipev station, to which is attached a small station called Corbel. But we also deploy projects all over the Arctic with collaboration with our Canadian or Swedish or Greenlandish colleague. In the subantarctic, we manage with the Terres Australes and Antarctique Française stations on Crozet Island, Kerguelen Island, Archipelago, sorry, and Amsterdam and St. Paul Island. And finally, in the Antarctic, we have two research stations that we manage, one on the continent called Dumont d'Urville, and one in the center of the continent, which is shared with our Italian colleague and called Concordia Station. Being part of EPB is actually, for me, a sort of logical thing to do when you're European, because we can see that there is more and more communication between countries and more collaboration going on in the Antarctic. And obviously, the EPB has a role to play in structuring us to better exchange and better collaborate. So for me, I found lots of interest in exchanging with colleagues on their practice, on when we face issues like recently, we all faced issues with the increase in fuel costs due to the unfortunate situation in Europe. And being part of the EPB means you have a way to exchange with your colleague on how to best address this kind of issue. And it's also a plus for all our scientific projects, because like this, you can really share infrastructures and tools. There is actually a call in the Europe for sharing infrastructures, and the EPB should be a place where all this kind of network communication should happen. So for the 25 years of the EPB, first, happy birthday to the EPB. What will be the next 25 years? I think it will see for the EPB an increase in participation, not only the participation in networking and helping research projects to work together, as we just mentioned, but also in playing a role, a more active role in decision-making around the poles. The poles are getting a geopolitical arena where there is more and more need for structured and integrative view from countries. So the European Polar Board for that is definitely the platform where the European country could speak with one voice. I'm thinking about the Antarctic Treaty Meeting or also in the Arctic, of course. So for this, I hope to see the EPB growing in the next 25 years, even more than already it has achieved. And I look forward basically to any options to have more I would say, networking on subjects that are geopolitically important for us to be able to continue actually in the future, conduct research projects in the poles.